Good evening, everybody. Thank you for joining us. Thank you, panelists, and thank you, audience members. We've got some incredibly exciting information to share with you. As a matter of fact, I think every one of us have been going nuts all day long because we have come across something that has never been done in network marketing history, and it's putting cash in people's pockets every single day. So I'm doing something a little bit different than I normally do every week, where we tell you about a business opportunity in global entertainment that's changing lives. It's changed our life and many of our team members. Has created incredible incomes over the last 14 months, unlike we've ever experienced or seen in any MLM company in the last 20 years. You know, there are many former MLM losers like I was a short 2.5 years ago that have gone on to become, you know, multi-million-dollar earners, million-dollar earners, six-figure earners. So we've got something very incredible. And normally at this time, I will go through an incredible product line and talk to you about 5 major trends that have never been done in network marketing history, which is what I credit the incredible success of so many people in such a short period of time. I mean, we're talking about 50 people on our team, over 100K in the very first 1 year, which is remarkable. So, but we have so many products in global entertainment that tonight I want to highlight just one of those products. Just one of those products that is a literal sensation in the marketplace. That one product that's a $70 billion industry and is creating so much excitement and fervor around the world. And I don't know if any of you have guessed what I'm talking about, but I'm talking about fantasy sports. Fantasy sports is a $70 billion industry worldwide, according to a Forbes article. Now, many of you have probably heard of a company called FanDuel, and that is a company that does 100,000 new fantasy football games a day. And there is another big one out there. If you turn on the television on Sunday watching football, that is all you're hearing about. Do you know they have entire networks that are devoted to fantasy sports? Yeah. They have entire radio stations that are dedicated to fantasy sports. Almost everybody I talk to, average people, my next door neighbor, my cousin, my, somebody I meet at the veterinarian's office, I talk to them and they play fantasy sports. So this is a very exciting industry to be involved with that has never been done in network marketing history. Imagine being the first company ever to take something that is growing at a rate of hundreds of % a year. I mean, FanDuel is expecting to pay out $400 million in prizes. Now just imagine if you can offer these incredible prizes to your customers and to your distributors, and much better odds than FanDuel, because you have a brand new platform called G1E Fantasy Sports that no one's heard of yet. There aren't that many people on there, and as a result, we've got so many people that don't even know anything about fantasy sports. They're winning cash prizes every single week, and guess what? We get paid on every single game played. This is unbelievable. This is record-breaking. It's going to change history. And so that is what we're going to talk to you about, because we want you to go out and try this incredible platform yourself this week. Put some cash back into your pocket, and maybe, like some of the people I've got on here tonight, put some incredible money back in your pocket just playing fantasy sports with us. So what we are going to do and who we're going to get started with is a gentleman and I don't believe he's ever played fantasy sports, but we're going to ask him. And he woke up to an incredible surprise. Imagine waking up and finding out that you won $2,500 in your first game of fantasy sports. I think you'd be over the moon. So I would, first of all, want to congratulate Mr. Mark Brudney, grand #1 winner on our $5,000 guaranteed cash prize, fantasy sports winner of the week. Yay! Mr. Mark Brudney. He is one of our deaf leaders, and to interpret a little bit, we've got his leader partner, incredible Elisha Jancic, with us here tonight. And you guys, please take over, share with us your story. And Mark, you have to unmute first.
Hey Faraday, if you want to zoom in on Mark.
Okay, let's zoom in on Mark. He has to unmute himself so I can zoom in on him.
Okay. I'm going to voice for him. I don't know if that's going to change anything, but okay, so I'll go ahead and okay, how about that? Is that good? Okay.
Yeah, you're good there. I don't know if he's come up on the main screen, but he's unmuted. Go ahead.
All right. Wow. It's really amazing. I won. I can't believe it. I woke up this morning. I was feeling a little overwhelmed really the day, all the things I had to do, you know, just the daily tasks I had to do. For example, you know, I had to drive out. I had a couple meetings I had to do. And then I found out I won, you know, $2,500, and people ask me what I do, you know, what do I do? And it's just amazing. I never thought about it, you know, that I would. It's just I have to pinch myself. I can't believe it. It's amazing. You know, backing up, like just this week I heard there was a $2,500 cash prize for the, you know, $5,000 pool. I was really excited. You know, really, because I love fantasy sports. So, you know, I have a bunch of friends. We play. You know, it's just for fun, bragging rights. We researched. We picked the teams, and you know, I waited till Friday. The reason why, you know, you never know if you know a player gets hurt or suspended, or you just never know. So there's no reason to pick on a Monday or Tuesday, because you can't really predict what will happen through the week. So on Friday, I made my picks, and I also picked on Saturday too. I played about 18, 3 different accounts. Used mine and my girlfriend. So that's why you see all these names, you know. My girlfriend's name was there. So I was really excited. You know, I've been waiting and waiting for the results of the game on Sunday. Then, you know, I made my picks. I was just, you know, really excited, but man, I was under pressure. You know, but on Sunday night, it was Monday night, the last game played, and in the morning, oh shoot, kind of slowing down. Oh man, I can't. He froze on my screen. Here we go. So I checked my accounts. You know, I had like 6 accounts, so you know, I was like, dang it, I opened one, I didn't win. And I opened another one. I looked down. I saw there was one. I was really excited. It was like the last one, you know. The first, second, third, I didn't see. And then I saw I won $2,500. I was really excited. You know, I was really thinking positive when I opened up the 4th one. And I couldn't believe it. I jumped up and I was just like hollering. I was so excited, you know. And my girlfriend was wondering what I was so excited about. And I was just like, look. And you know, I had to put my glasses on to make sure, you know, I really won $2,500. I was so excited. I can't believe it. It's the best. it's just the best.
All right.
You know, and the cool thing is, you know, win or lose, I also got the BV. And it's just been accumulating, and so it's just a win-win. I'm really excited. Right, Dave?
Congratulations, and thank you for interpreting. Now, Elijah, are you playing the fantasy sports? How are you guys doing? I know some of your team members are winning. Wendy and Michael Grimm won 2 weeks in a row.
Yeah, I'm really excited. I played. I'm not really the expert like Mark, so I haven't. My results haven't been that fantastic like his, but I'm excited and looking forward to the next week.
Yes, good luck next week on the 5,000 cash prize. The next gentleman I want to bring on, Mr. Allan Kelley. Actually won $500 with the G1E Fantasy Sports. Allan, how did you do it, and how surprised and excited were you this morning? And you'll have to unmute first.
There we go. There we go. Hey, Faraday. Yeah, it was pretty awesome. How do we do it? Superior intelligence. Actually, I was just hoping to beat Richard because I never hear the end of it if I didn't. So I can't take all the credit. My 16-year-old son and I had a ball this weekend picking the team, you know, watching the games, tracking the players. So we had a great time. I think the whole fantasy sports platform that we've got is fantastic. I mean, it's just really simple to use and user-friendly for the beginner fantasy player. And the games are awesome. You got the smaller pools, so you got a better chance to win. You know, the odds of winning or at least getting your money back are great. So it's a lot of fun. We really enjoyed it. Looking forward to doing it again this week.
Fantastic. Congratulations. Much luck to you this week, and we're going to be gunning right along, gunning for the winning prize also. And the next winner this week, I'd like to bring on a gentleman, Tory, Meredith, and Tory, I think you told me today you haven't really played fantasy sports, and how was that to wake up to $250? Or how old are you? Is this like college money for you to go and have some fun with this weekend?
No, yeah, I don't know. I haven't really ever played before up until this last weekend, or since the big event like a month or so ago. I've been playing the free games every time. Played a couple of $2 games and $5 games, and pretty much always got my money back. And then I put in 2 on the 25 this time, and also played the free game. And so when I woke up this morning and went in there, I saw that I not only got 3rd place and 35th place in the $25 pool, but I also won the free pool outright. So it's pretty exciting.
Wow, that is exciting for a beginner winning big time. And the 4th one I want to go to is our 4th place winner. This gentleman's in aero defense. I mean, I wouldn't think of him as a fantasy football player, but he won the big $150 that you woke up to, Mr. Glen Logan.
Well, thank you, Faraday. Can you hear me okay? Hello? Can you hear me okay?
Hi, Glenn. We're waiting to hear from you. How was that to wake up to that $150 today?
You can't hear me now?
Yeah, we don't seem to have any audio,
Yeah.
Glenn.
Yeah. I am. Let's see.
All right, Glenn, we're going to have to come back to you. I don't hear you at all.
All right.
The next gentleman I'm going to go to is my partner. Of course, I don't think he ever played fantasy sports prior to G1E Fantasy Sports. I mean, he definitely has watched some football, just like most people. But Richard, I think this is a first. You playing and winning and actually earning money when other people play. It's pretty darn exciting.
Hello, you there? You there? Can you hear me?
I hear you now, Richard.
Perfect. I want to just say, yes, it's amazing. I'm really excited about what's going on. This is customer acquisition like never seen before. We have customers playing, my friends calling me up, trying to get in, customers winning, people that are excited about this business. This is what network marketing, this is what it's all about. It's about real customers, people not in the business, wanting to play, having some fun. Congratulations, Mark, Allan, and all the people, Wendy, all of you guys, congratulations. You know, I love sports. I love what this is doing, but we have a potpourri of things to do, but this is exciting, and what I really, really am excited about, Faraday, is we're bringing a lot of people into the business who are just pure customers. We're having fun, and some of them have won money this week, and it makes them want to do this business. This is what it's all about. And we have the same thing in common with Amazon or Walmart or anybody else, that we have customers that want to use our products, and this has been really exciting. It's been fun around the world, and we're talking to some great people who are becoming very, very excited about what G1E is doing because of this. So I'm excited. I got a lot of people on the line here. I don't want to take up too much time, but I just want to say, if you focus in now and you go laser focus and talk to some people, and you go out there and you hit them with this, I think you can lead. You know, a happy customer who enjoys the product is someone that might want to become a distributor. And each and every week, I'm going to get more and more friends on this week, so I'm really excited about what's going on. Faraday, back to you.
Yeah, thank you, Richard, and I share your excitement, and now I want to go to another lady in Las Vegas. And Wendy, I don't know, you tell me. I know you won, what, 55, 75, what was it, dollars today? Have you ever played fantasy sports before?
Can you hear me?
I do.
Okay. Not till G1E brought it out, no. And all the guys behind me are asking me to train them and everything here at the Super Center, so it's pretty funny. No, I was actually fishing in my boat on Saturday night. It was about 1 o'clock in the morning, Sunday night, or Sunday morning, and I grabbed my iPad, and it took me about an hour. I caught 2 fish in between picking my team, and I ended up 7th place. I knew Allan beat me because we had already posted our score on the touch with Richard and Allan, so I knew he beat me, but I think I was the first one to wait until 1 o'clock in the morning our time here, Pacific time, last night to actually see what place I got, so it was pretty exciting to see that. And that was my first time. Well, no, I've won twice, but, you know, trying to get $2,500 with G1E and this company was just awesome to even have the enthusiasm and the ability to have that option. So everybody here at the Super Center is very excited. Gary and Werner and everybody back here. So yeah, we're very excited. Suzanne just walked in there in the pink, so we're all here in my office. And we just want to thank, you know, the company for allowing us to have the opportunity to play and encourage other people to play. And obviously, it's very exciting. And we're just going to continue to keep betting and keep winning out here in Las Vegas as we always do.
All right! Yay! Woo! Vegas! Go Vegas!
Vegas, that's where it happens. It goes down in Vegas. Hi. Hey, Gary Davis, you want to say a couple words? And tell us what you think about the fantasy sports. And besides the fantasy sports, I've heard, are you like making a little bit of money here with G1E?
Well, we're so excited about it. We're having people bring their laptops tonight, and we're teaching them all how to get on and do the fantasy sports, the ones that don't know. So you're going to have some competition next week because we're going to have about 100 people on more this weekend, and we're going to take part of that money out there. Yep. So we're Vegas. We know how to bet. We're going to have fun, and we appreciate you so much putting all this out for the Vegas crew to help, and we're asking all the Vegas crew to get tied up and get online with you twice a week. So we appreciate your offer. We're going to take you up on it. We love you, and congratulations for you guys and Richard for you making some money too. I know you really need it.
Gary, with all that being said, I challenge you and everyone in Vegas this week. We're doing another $5,000 contest. I'm going to bring about 4 more of my friends. They're really hot shots, so let's go to work. Because now that it's all out, it's customer acquisition on steroids this week. This is going to be I'm going to tell you what I do believe, and I heard somebody say Friday. Don't wait till 1 a.m. or I'm not sure this will get up quicker than you think. So Gary, I look forward to it. It's a game of skill, as they say. So the gentleman, Mark Brudney, must have more skill than me. I love you, Allan, Kelley, a lot. I just don't think you have more skill than me. But anyway, I have this week.
Sounds like a challenge.
Hi, Richard.
You see,
Gary, I'm coming after you, Gary. I'm going after you, buddy.
Bring it on, dude.
It's Suzanne's a brand new VIP.
There you go. Great job. Thank you. I'm gonna have a lot of fun. I'm gonna bring a lot of more customers this week too. So we're gonna fill this pool up. But thank you. Back to you. It's not my time, but thank you.
Great.
All right. Thank you, Vegas. Thank you, Richard. Hey, Suzanne. And let us go. One thing I want to mention about the G1E Fantasy Sports, you don't have to be an expert in fantasy sports. We have some gals that are winning that have never played fantasy sports before, and they have some interesting strategies. I've got a gal on here from the little small island in Greece. I call her the Mandy the Machine. She has an incredible team-building story, but for tonight I want her to talk to you about how she won in fantasy sports. And Miss Mandy, thank you for joining us at 3 a.m. in the morning.
Thank you, Faraday. And I mean, my home for years and years has been a sport-free zone. So once fantasy sports came out with G1E, I had to find out what it was. And I mean, just this last weekend, I tuned into some UK TV. On Saturdays, it's like sport, sport, sport all day on every TV channel. Usually that was me out shopping, but I was tuning in. I couldn't believe as well. I mean, they're talking about the live football, but they were dedicating big chunks of these programs to fantasy sport. That really got me. But I mean, I've played the G1E Fantasy Sports, and I mean, I'm used to UK, what you call soccer. We call it football with a round ball. I know absolutely nothing about that. I call American football with what we call a rugby-shaped ball. So I just looked at these guys and the colour shirts they were wearing, and it was a rainy day over here in Greece, so I went for bright colours. I went for the pinks and the sky blues and the really bright colours. I didn't want mucky browns and things like that on this drizzly, horrible day. And, you know, I've won twice now. I've won 2 lots of $20. So maybe you don't need the big strategy. I'm going to try, you know, do a little bit more research and sit and get myself into this this big game this week and aim at the big prize. But I think I'll do 2 tickets. I'll do one based on who looks good, or you know, what pretty colour shirt, and then I'll do the other game looking at strategy. So let's see what happens. But absolutely brilliant and enjoying it. Absolutely, I love it. Such good fun. Thank you.
All righty. Hey, Glenn, are you? Is your audio working now? Glenn, who won $250.
Can you hear me now, Faraday?
I do, Glenn.
Okay, great. Well, I had the opportunity last week to meet with my friend Hugh Blair Smith, who's a bona fide rocket scientist. He designed the software for the Apollo guidance computer that got us to the moon and back. And when I approached him about fantasy sports, he told me he had been very successful with football pools. So I recorded a video of his tips. I used some of those tips this past week for week 6 of the NFL season. So I placed 18th and 4th and won $35 and $150 respectively. So those video tips are up on YouTube and also on our social media site. So Hugh is a kind of a tongue-in-cheek guy, so you have to kind of take what he says with a little bit of skepticism, but it seemed to have worked in our case. Back to you, Faraday.
Thank you so much. That is very exciting. And I'd like to bring up another gal who I think has an interesting fantasy sports strategy, but it is definitely working. Patricia Platt.
Can you hear me, Faraday?
I do.
Thank you so much. Yes, up till now, I really had no idea what I was doing with football. So, you know, I was a cheerleader, so I was busy during all the games. I didn't have time to pay attention to what they were doing on the field. So I just paid attention to who looked the best. So when it came time for me to start picking my roster, I would go through and pick the best-looking guys to put on my team because, after all, it's a fantasy football league. But I got to tell you, you know, all these wonderful amounts of money that I stand to win, I'm like, oh, I got to up my game. So this weekend I took my scouts on their very first camp out, and you know, all the guys are standing around doing nothing while the kids are doing the activities. So I was like, hey, picking all their brains, talking about fantasy football, telling everybody about our fantasy football league and how much money they can win. And man, they were excited. So hopefully I got some good tips to use, and I will definitely be checking out Glen's video because I could use all the help I can get.
Thank you. Thank you, Patricia, and thank you, all of you guys joining us tonight. Fantastic panel. Congratulations on your success, and thank you for tuning in with us tonight. And what we would like you to do is just go out and try our platform. All you got to do is go to G1EFantasySports.com, grab a promo code from one of our panel or from any G1E representative, and you can go in, set up an account totally for free, and you can play a free game or get in to try to win the 5,000 guaranteed prizes that are being paid out this week. So there's going to be 50 prizes again. We had 50 people actually won cash money. I mean, many people with no background in fantasy sports. The odds are incredible, and it's just fun. We are in net fun marketing, so we wanted to just share with you one of our incredible products so that you can try it out and have a chance to win some cash prizes. Now, there's a whole lot more to our business, because once you win and once you play, we're going to show you a way where you can actually get paid on every single game played. Customer Distributor, it is, like Richard said, the best customer acquisition program I've ever seen in network marketing history. It's going to create the largest customer acquisition program in real residual income for years and years to come. So please talk to the person that introduced you to this video and get more details, not only how you can play and win some cash prizes, have some incredible fun, but how you can get in an incredible, profitable business and probably make more money than you've ever dreamed possible, just like we have in the last year. So thank you for joining us, and we'll look forward to seeing you on the Fantasy Football G1E platform and on our very next Hangout. Good night, everybody. Have a great evening.